Andrew Barnes, The 4-Day Week, How the Flexible Work Revolution Can Increase Productivity, Profitability, and Wellbeing, and Help Create a Sustainable Future. In the contemporary world of work, many are struggling with issues of job security, health, and the gig economy. The 4-Day Week, by Andrew Barnes, provides a fresh and compelling solution to these modern challenges. In this summary, you will explore the benefits of a flexible work revolution that could increase productivity, profitability, and well-being for everyone involved. Additionally, the book examines how our society has become addicted to convenience and its impact on work culture. Discover how organized labor helped improve working conditions and the potential of a 4-day week to address the inequality crisis and contribute to a sustainable future.
The precarious nature of modern employment. In today's world, job security is a thing of the past. With the rise of the gig economy, employees are no longer guaranteed the most basic protections like sick pay or a pension scheme. Even those who work full-time for companies are categorized as freelancers, leaving them vulnerable to being fired at a moment's notice. This kind of insecurity takes a toll on workers' mental and physical health and ultimately hurts companies' productivity. The way we employ millions of people in the 21st century needs to change. The cost of convenience. The addiction to convenience in our society has led to an unsustainable work culture, where the welfare of workers is sacrificed for the sake of delivering cheap and fast services. From Uber to Amazon, the cost of convenience is the exploitation of gig workers who lack job security, proper pay, and benefits. In the pursuit of immediate satisfaction, society is turning a blind eye to the challenges that arise from such practices. Workers and the environment suffer, all in the name of convenience. It is time to consider a more ethical way of meeting our needs. Workers' struggles then and now. During the Industrial Revolution, workers endured appalling working conditions, but through organized labor and struggle, they fought back, leading to significant reforms. However, modern-day gig economy workers face new challenges in fighting for their rights against shadowy transnational corporations that treat them like mere tools and subject them to surveillance and evaluation. Without a solution, this instability may lead to a dystopian future. The power of the 4-day week. A chance encounter with a magazine article about the low productivity of office workers during a flight to London became the catalyst for a new way of thinking about work for the author, CEO of Perpetual Guardian. Inspired by the idea that working fewer hours can actually increase productivity, the author implemented a 4-day workweek for his employees, with a 100-80-100 productivity ratio. The results were overwhelmingly positive, with improved employee well-being and attitudes at work. The 4-day week also offers a solution to the problems of precarious work by providing workers with a sense of job security. In the next part, the author will explore how organizations can successfully implement a 4-day week. Implementing the 4-day week. To successfully transition to a 4-day week, clear communication and employee engagement are crucial. Management should clarify the broader objective of the initiative, engage employees in the process, consider individual staff requirements, and avoid top-down decision-making. View the transition as an ongoing process, communicate, and lead by example. Transitioning to a 4-day week is not easy for any organization. It's a shared endeavor that requires constant communication with the workforce to be successful. The two main obstacles to overcome are miscommunication and a lack of understanding between all levels of staff. The key message here is that employee engagement throughout the entire process is vital for a successful implementation. To achieve a successful 4-day week, employers must keep 4 key things in mind. Firstly, management needs to be crystal clear about the initiative's objectives. It's not just a long weekend. The overarching goals are to increase productivity, reduce absenteeism, attract and retain talents, and improve overall well-being and work culture. Secondly, employers need to engage employees in the process openly and in an accepting forum. Employees should be asked about what will help them be more productive. Staff may require different amounts of time to adjust to the new schedule, and their unique needs should be taken into account. Thirdly, leadership should prioritize flexibility in considering the desires and requirements of individual staff when looking to improve overall work culture. For instance, an employee may have a religious rite to observe on a specific day or is undertaking supplementary studies. Finally, the transition process should not rely on top-down decision-making. The fourth and most critical factor to consider is to avoid imposing rigid, top-down decision-making structures. Organizations must avoid imposing a set day off without first exploring the staff requirements, vastly improving the harmonization process. Consider the initiative an ongoing process, communicate, and lead by example. Organizations need to handle mistakes during the transition and view them as a natural part of evolution. In conclusion, transitioning to a 4-day week is a shared endeavor between employers and employees. Clear communication, broad objective clarification, employee engagement, individual staff requirements, and avoiding top-down decision-making are crucial in the process. While mistakes are a natural part of the transition process, continuous communication, leadership by example, and the view of an ongoing evolution will help achieve a successful 4-day week. Future of work, the power of flexible working agreements. Workers' lives outside of work can no longer be an afterthought, and the future of work is all about flexibility. Flexible working agreements, FWAs, combined with the 4-day week are the way forward. The FWA comes in two categories: flexibility in where work is performed and when work is performed. Letting employees work off-site cuts down on overheads and office space requirements, thus reducing operating costs for businesses. Offering FWAs to employees has proven to be beneficial for organizations, enabling them to hire top talent and improve recruitment success. FWAs also improve employee satisfaction, increase mental and physical well-being, and promote the pursuit of personal ambitions. Giving employees more flexibility improves the productivity of the company, making it more productive than those with rigid working arrangements. The 4-day week, maximizing productivity. The 4-day week is a means to maximize productivity, not a destroyer of the economic chain. Despite flaws in our economic model, businesses must flourish to sustain prosperity and employees must value time as the most important currency. The carrot-and-stick approach of maintaining productivity is necessary to make the arrangement work. Collective responsibility for success motivates everyone to make the 4-day week work. The urgency of the 4-day week. In the 21st century, the wealth inequality between the rich and the rest has reached alarming heights, and it echoes the past eras like the Industrial Revolution. Like history, it is unsustainable for a healthy society. The 4-day week is an urgent response to this inequality crisis. The United States, in particular, is on its way to becoming a quasi-feudal society, and the gig economy could be described as a new form of feudalism with a handful of rulers becoming even richer off the backs of the masses. The author believes that the 4-day week could preserve healthy capitalism and offer workers the security they need. It would allow for the space and freedom that the gig economy was supposed to offer, along with increased job security. The 4-day week offers a bridge between an unaccountable gig economy and one that is more sustainable. The 4-day week, a solution for a healthier planet. The 4-day week has the potential to combat climate change and benefit the environment in numerous ways. By reducing the in-office headcount by 20%, the number of automobiles on the road could decrease by up to 40%, resulting in a significant reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. Adopting a 4-day week could lead to a reduction in emissions equivalent to removing 10 million cars from the road in the United States alone. Companies like Perpetual Guardian require employees to give one of their free days to charity each quarter, which adds up to about 1,000 days of socially good activity annually. By adopting this model, more businesses could contribute to repairing the damage done to the planet. The 4-day week could play a vital role in turning things around before it's too late.
As the challenges of the gig economy, precarious work, and wealth inequality continue to plague society, the 4-day week offers an innovative approach to creating a healthier and more sustainable work culture. By transitioning to a 4-day workweek and implementing flexible working arrangements, organizations can improve productivity, employee satisfaction, and overall well-being. This timely solution not only benefits employees but also bolsters business success and contributes to the planet's health. Ultimately, a 4-day week has the potential to transform modern work, address social and environmental crises, and create a more equitable and sustainable future for all.